It's a cut and restored rope. We just cut it in half like this, and then we cut it again, each of the pieces off like that, and each of the pieces off like that, and we threw it into the audience, and then with a little bit of mumbo jumbo, we restored that rope completely.
Wow, welcome to DBL. We have some very special.
That was a miracle.
I know. And
How did they do that?
And you cut your ponytail off too.
You look good, sir.
Nothing but miracles.
You look good, sir.
I'm taller than all of you. And they've got me in this chair where I'm basically sitting on the floor. Just so you know, I'm sitting on the floor.
I think you.
Teller's towering over me.
He likes it. He does. Okay,
it's the first time.
We got to give you a proper introduction.
Yeah, do the introduction.
Yeah.
Penn and Teller, everybody. Penn and Teller.
You guys have cemented yourselves in so much pop.
He's taking.
Oh, you're taking my You're taking my question, aren't you?
Sorry.
You guys.
I just thought it was there. We should read it.
You're very smart.
Try to do it a different way so they don't recognize the words.
Do an accent.
Okay.
Oh wait, do it like the actress Jennifer Coolidge.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. In 3, 2. You guys have cemented yourself in so much pop culture. Yes. No, that's not great. From cameos on Friends and The Big Bang Theory to becoming characters on The Simpsons and starring in a Run DMC video, Penn, which has been the most surreal experience?
Well, the weird thing is when you do The Simpsons, people ask you what it was like to be on The Simpsons. And that is the strangest question in the world. What it's like is you go into a little room with a microphone and you read paper in front of you. But they think you actually went to Springfield and hung out with Homer. There's nothing we're just doing the voices.
It's true. It's so real.
And that's so strange to have that happen.
Yeah,
so Bart's not real.
In a sense, I suppose. But all I was in was a little tiny room with egg cartons on the wall.
That's so crazy. All right, so how did you end up in the Run DMC video?
Rick Rubin.
Yes.
The great producer.
Love him. Buddhist. Love him.
And they had done a video with Aerosmith, and he wanted to do a video with us. And we actually, although we did not write the song, I think it's very clear, we did lay out the video. The idea for the video of us ripping them off and doing the three-card Monty or Molly, depending on what part of the country you're in, us doing that scam to them was our idea.
Wow.
And the best thing about it was the chains that we're wearing, the jackets we're wearing, are not like theirs, they're actually theirs.
Oh, what?
The stuff that I'm wearing is actually DMC's, and Teller's in all the Run garb.
Teller, huh?
Did you get to keep it?
We tried to.
You're magicians.
We don't run as fast as we should be able to, and they had a helicopter.
I got it. I got
We
it.
weren't able to keep them.
Darn. Okay, so speaking of musicians, you mentioned that Taylor Swift is that's your hero.
Was that?
Taylor Swift's your
Oh,
hero.
yes. I really, really like Taylor.
Tell us why.
Well, first of all, she's really good.
Yeah, she is.
I'm a Dylan freak, and Dylan, of course, is everything to me. But Taylor Swift writes really complex lyrics, really honest, really American lyrics, which I think is important. And also, she seems to be rare in pop music in that everything you hear about her is good. She seems like a good, kind person doing her job well.
Yes. I agree with you. I'm a Swiftie as well.
There doesn't seem to be, being more, I think, more popular than anyone, probably beats the Beatles at this point. For doing that, she actually does it with much more kindness than, for instance, the Beatles, as an example.
Yeah. Like the bonuses she gives out to her, the truck drivers and everything.
That's all good too, but just a kindness and an honesty, and then a real quality of work. We tend to throw around this word genius as though, oh, those people are geniuses, they can do that, we can't. And it's really just that they're not lazy. I mean, people like Taylor work all the time.
Yes.
When you go to the Dylan Museum in Tulsa, you see that, Blood on the Tracks, which felt to us like he just went there and poured out his heart after a divorce, is actually 5 notebooks with every word changed all the time.
Wow.
And Taylor does that too. It's very well crafted. Besides the inspiration, she also does the work and does it with kindness and concern for other people.
Wow. Oh, look at that. I hope she hears this.
She's on no criminal trials.
Yes. Very
indictments, no nothing.
Which I think we need to judge people more by exactly how many counts they have against them.
Bravo!
And I think if you cross 90 counts, you should be nobody's hero.
Bravo. Bravo.
Well, you guys are in Colorado for a couple of days. Tell us, what do you have going on here?
Oh boy, I'll be sitting in the hotel room typing. And there's no better place to sit in a hotel room and type than
Typewriter?
Denver. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't. I still call it typing, but I'm using one of these newfangled computers that have been around for a while. But I've always been someone that types all the time.
So while you're typing, what does Teller do?
Teller likes to swim.
Oh,
You always have to have a
quite
hotel
good,
with a
huh?
pool.
Okay.
We can
She's
swim.
almost an NCAA swimmer at UCLA.
Yeah.
Teller
Division
too.
One.
Teller
You
too.
too.
UCLA swim team.
Should we have a swim-off, me and you, Teller?
He was on the women's swim team at UCLA. So it'll be a fair battle.
You do look familiar. You
should see him in the cap. In the cap of the Lycra, you know him right away.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have been hosting Fool Us for 10 seasons.
We have?
I know.
They're lying, you know. It's actually been 11. We did 2 in 1 year, and they call it 10.
Oh,
They've been saying it's 10. We're actually going on 11 and a half.
Oh my
you should
God.
get
We
credit.
do the work, and
Absolutely.
we don't get credit.
you.
Damn it.
fair.
For
Not
you.
right.
You're not
We're
fooling
working.
us.
It's not just Taylor that's
No.
working. We work too.
Really? You know work ethic because you are work ethic.
Yeah, there you go.
Very smart. Coming from someone who has the best work ethic I know.
She does.
I do have to ask
We'll
you.
go one-on-one at UCLA swim team. See who has the better work ethic.
But the cap, it won't fit on my head.
No, yeah,
I cut mine. Mine used to be longer than yours.
has there been a trick or an illusion that is really?
It's tricks.
It's
Okay,
trick. Okay.
See,
Thank you.
magicians in like the 80s
Liked illusion.
were so stupid that they thought that a 3-syllable word was classier
Oh, I
than
feel
a
you.
1-syllable word. The word illusion is a visual thing, usually done with mirrors. And that is the cheesiest form of magic. The best form of magic is a trick, because a trick is intellectual, it's an idea, and it deals with how we gather information and how we assess what's real and what's honest and how we share that idea of the world around us. It is a really important philosophical position that's dealt with in a joking, lighthearted
Yes.
way.
So it's
That's a
interesting.
trick.
That makes
I
sense.
see.
And Teller was shaking his head the whole time.
He was. So it's intellectually lazy, really, just to say illusion. It really is a trick.
It's actually, yeah, I think
Wrong.
it's simply
It's
that
wrong.
the people who were being interviewed at that time thought 3 syllables sounded
That's
classy.
hysterical.
No, it's okay. You brought it back. Yes,
Sure
you did.
did.
Penn and Teller, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. DBO Nation, you can catch Penn and Teller on tour with dates and locations available at pennandteller.com, or you can see them in Vegas at
Whoa.
the Penn and Teller Theater. You can
Yes.
get dates and times at ticketmaster.com. You can also watch Fool Us on the CW. Thank you again.
Talk about work
Whatever the hell you want.
You know it. Congratulations. We'll be right back.